Welcome back to another D75 AI tutorial. Today we'll be looking at Canva and using Canva Code to create an environmental simulation that's accessible for students. Always remember to review any AI output for accuracy and bias. First, you can navigate to canva.com. And then you're going to navigate to the AI section of Canva. They've actually moved it. There used to be a bubble down here, but now if you go to the left corner here in your menu, you can find Canva AI here. You could also just type in canva.com/AI, and it'll also bring you to this next screen. Now we're going to code by clicking on this code button over here. I have a vision of what I want in my mind, and I try to put that into words so that way we can get as close as possible on the first prompt. I'm going to click on submit and see what it builds on the first try. Pause the video here and navigate to canva.com/AI. Use my prompt as inspiration or create a prompt of your own for a simulation you might want to create for your classroom. Okay, it's done coding and it did a pretty decent job. Not perfect, but every time I click on here, it triggers an explosion or an eruption. And once it gets to the top, it shows that there's a volcanic island, and over many years, the lava cools, wind and birds carry seeds to the island, rain falls, soil forms, and the green plants begin to grow. The volcanic island is now home to life. I don't love the way this model is showing it, so I'm just going to prompt it one more time, but it does come pretty close to what I asked it. Keep in mind to be as detailed as possible when providing follow-up directions for Canva AI. It is always best to give it one direction at a time as opposed to multiple directions to ensure that it is able and capable to complete your request. And if it does not or is not able to, you are able to identify where the issue occurred. After about 4 iterations, I was able to prompt it to properly create a simulation that will show how volcanic islands form. And if you press this up to 5 times, on the 4th time you get a volcanic island, and on the 5th you get some vegetation to indicate how volcanic islands form and vegetation forms, and it even gives you a little definition on the bottom to show you that wind and birds carry seeds onto the island, rain will fall, and the volcanic island is now home to life. Once you're satisfied with how your model turned out and you want to be able to share it with your students, you're going to click up here where it says Use in Design and click on Presentation. It's going to load on a separate page. If you need to resize this, you can click on it, change the size around. We're going to leave it as is. If you want to interact with it, you can double click on the screen there. But we want to create a version that students can access but not edit. So to do that, we're going to go to Share. And where it says Public View Link, this is for anyone to see. So you could create this public view link. I copied it already. I'm going to copy and paste that icon. And you see here, this is the website that the students would play with. Be able to use this on their devices, and you could save this URL, copy it, and paste it into Google Classroom for easy access. Or alternatively, you can click on these 3 dots here, go to Cast, Save, and Share, and then click on Create QR Code. If your students have an iPad, they could just lift up their iPad to the screen, a smartboard up in front of the room, and they can just scan that, and it'll take them directly to the website. Nice and easy. Use AI responsibly and consider the environmental impact. For more information or to provide feedback, please visit www.d75stem.com/AI. Thanks for watching.